3.7, write derivative as a limit. This is part 1. What is a derivative? A derivative is the rate of change of a function with respect to a variable. In other words, it's the same as the slope of the tangent line at a point. So sometimes you'll hear to derive something, you'll be asked what is the derivative. It's just the same thing we've been doing, is finding the slope of the tangent line at a point. It's also known as the instantaneous rate of change. This is kind of cool. Calculus can be used in the real world because it's finding the change of something, the slope of something at a value, even though that function may change slopes or rates all the time. So it's finding the rate of change at a specific instant instead of an average. Number 1 says, given the function f of x equals 2x to the 4th power plus 3x cubed, write an expression that represents the derivative of f using the limit shown below. You do not have to simplify your answer. These are not too bad, but they are going to be a pain to type in because they're going to get kind of lengthy. So it says limit as h goes to 0. This is exactly what we've been doing with the difference quotient. So let's just start by writing that. It's f of x plus some h value minus f of x all over just h. They are not giving us a specific x value to plug in. So we're going to have to just use this template with x and h still in it. Okay, before we had a number to plug in for x, we don't. So I'll have to take this function, and remember I'm going to plug in x plus h every time I see an x. And so what that would look like is having 2 times x plus h quantity to the 4th plus 3 times x plus h cubed minus f of x is just the function. So we'll see f of x is just the function. So minus 2x to the 4th, but I better put parentheses around it, plus 3x cubed all over h. You can put it in exactly like that. So like I said, it's not hard, but you're going to have to type all that in. When you're doing your numerator and you get done, highlight, like click and drag over the numerator and hit the slash so that it'll make that all the numerator, and then you can put it over h. If you have problems with that, let me know. Other thing you could do is distribute the negative, so at least these parentheses weren't here, but you don't have to. All right, number 2, given the function f of x equals 4 over x plus 3, write an expression that represents the derivative of f at x equals -2 using the limit shown below. You do not have to simplify your answer. We've only had polynomials so far, but now having something with a fraction, this is a rational function. You can do this with logs, you can do this with trig functions, any function, it still works the same exact way, and you'll see those on your homework. This time they are giving us a specific x value. So that's the difference, is this one we have an x value, the first one we didn't. Difference quotient will go f of, I'm going to go ahead and replace x with -2 plus h minus f of -2 all over h. And so I'm going to go over here to the side and figure out what f of -2 really is. That just means plug -2 in. It'll be 4 over -2 plus 3. -2 plus 3 is 1. 4 over 1 is really just 4. So I'll replace that with a 4. Okay, so then we've got not f, sorry. 4 over, replace x with -2 plus h plus 3 minus, I'm just going to put in 4 all over h. And I would maybe go ahead and combine -2 plus 3, that's 1. So I get the limit as h goes to 0 of 4 over 1 plus h minus 4 over h. This is an acceptable answer. You could also have left it just like this, I'm sure. You could have also just put in this 4 over -2 plus 3 here. Could have done that and not gotten an actual number as an answer. There's lots of different ways that they'll take it.